Over 740 million people watch gamers stream on various platforms each year. The Tough Gaming Capture Box CU4K30 makes it easy to stream your games from both console and PC. In keeping with its tough gaming DNA, the Capture Box CU4K30 is a compact, portable, silent all-in-one unit that's passively cooled through its durable alloy outer shell. Using a USB 3.2 Gen 1 interface, the CU4K30 can transfer uncompressed 4K video at up to 30 FPS or up to 2K video at 60 FPS to your PC, and is certified for use with Open Broadcaster Software Studio. You can even plug a mirrorless camera or DSLR into the input on the Capture Box to transform it into a high-quality webcam. An RGB LED light bar on the Capture Box's front panel provides an at-a-glance view of the device's current status. For example, a breathing rainbow spectrum indicates your capture is up and running, while a flashing yellow light warns that your HDMI input signal has been interrupted. Thanks to these indicators, you can quickly respond to those issues right when they arise. The Tough Gaming Capture Box makes it easy to bring your viewers into console-powered party chat sessions by passing audio from both your group chat and your headset to the connected PC for streaming and recording. To ensure that the Tough Gaming Capture Box is ready to go right out of the box, we include all the cables you'll need. A high-quality HDMI cable for video input, a male-to-male 3.5mm cable for audio output to your console, and a USB Type-C to Type-A cable with an included Type-A to Type-C adapter. Plug, play, stream with the Tough Gaming Capture Box CU4K30.
Hello everyone. In this video we'll be taking a look at the GC553 game capture, also known as the Live Gamer Ultra from AVerMedia. We'll also be discussing and comparing its latencies in different frame rates. For this game capture, the GC553 can record a maximum resolution of 4K 30 frames per second while allowing for a pass-through of up to 4K HDR 60 FPS. Now we're going to be talking a little bit about latency. Basically, latency refers to some type of delay in transmitting or processing data. In this case, the latency will be the delay between the two outputs, the PC and the TV. Now we'll be testing the latency between the gameplay in Rec Central and the pass-through from your console to your TV. On the right, you can see the Rec Central software, and on the left, we have the gameplay coming directly from the console. In our first test, the console will be sending data at a resolution of 1080p at 60 FPS. Here we have Rec Central running at the same resolution, and as you can see, there is no difference between them. For the second test, we're going to set up Rec Central at 1080p 60 FPS HDR, and this time the console will be set up with a resolution of 4K at 60 FPS HDR. For our third and final test, we'll be comparing Rec Central at 4K HDR at 30 FPS with the console at a resolution of 4K HDR 60 FPS. With this video, you should now have a better understanding of the GC553 game capture and how low its latency can be in different scenarios.
The EVGA XR1 is the ultimate capture device for capturing gameplay from your PC or gaming console. This capture device can support 4K 60 frames per second pass-through with 1080p 60 frames per second capture, and has an advanced pass-through mode that can pass through 120 Hz and beyond. The EVGA XR1 is also certified for OBS, making it the first ever OBS certified capture device. To use the EVGA XR1, first you need to plug the USB adapter from the XR1 into the PC you will be using for capture. Make sure to plug in both USB connectors. Next, you will need to plug the HDMI output from your gaming system or device to the input on the EVGA XR1. Your display will plug to the HDMI output. The EVGA XR1 can capture full HD at 1080p 60 frames per second and can pass through up to 4K at 60 frames per second. You even have the option to plug in a microphone that you can easily adjust input volume on the fly. You can also mute the microphone by simply tapping the button. For those on console, the dedicated console input port allows you to adjust your microphone input volume on the fly. To adjust the volume, simply click the knob to the desired side and rotate to adjust volume. The EVGA XR1 also supports an advanced pass-through mode that allows you to essentially bypass the EVGA XR1 without having to disconnect the device or any cables. This allows you to take full advantage of your display when not streaming or capturing. To enable this mode, simply hold down the center button for 3 seconds. You can also use the EVGA XR1 to capture high-quality camera feeds by simply plugging the camera's output to the input of the EVGA XR1. You can even connect multiple EVGA XR1s for multiple camera angles or multiple input devices. With these features and more, it is easy to see why the EVGA XR1 is the ultimate capture device for your PC or gaming console.
Hi, I'm Steggy from Elgato, and this is 4K60 Pro Mark II. The 4K60 Pro Mark II is our latest internal PCIe capture card and replaces the original 4K60 Pro, and with it brings a lot of improvements over its predecessor. First off is the size. The 4K60 Pro has seriously slimmed down from the original, and also like the original, 4K60 Pro Mark II has multi-card support, allowing you to connect multiple Mark IIs to one computer, allowing you to connect multiple consoles or computers, cameras, whatever you decide. 4K60 Pro Mark II captures it up to 4K at 60 FPS, as well as higher refresh rates like 1440p at 144Hz or 1080p at 240Hz. This makes the card perfect to capture the latest and greatest consoles like the PS4 Pro or the Xbox One X, as well as the perfect addition to your dual PC streaming setup when you want all those frames for the high-paced action. What's brand new to the Mark II is HDR10 capture. So not only can you pass through HDR so you can enjoy your games at the highest fidelity possible, but now you can create HDR content for your audience. But if you're only interested in playing HDR content, you can easily create SDR content with a built-in chip on the Mark II to allow HDR to SDR conversion. Another great feature to come to the 4K60 Pro Mark II is multi-app support, which allows you to use the capture card in multiple programs at once. This is really great because you can use the 4K60 Pro Mark II in OBS or slobs and stream at 1080p 60 FPS while recording in 4K CU at 4K 60 FPS, so it's kind of the best of both worlds for streaming and recording. And last but not least, the 4K60 Pro Mark II comes in at an unprecedented price at only $249.95, making it not only the most advanced 4K 60 capture card on the market, but the most affordable as well. 4K content creation has never been more accessible. 4K60 Pro Mark II is now available on Elgato.com, Amazon.com, and other retailers. Be sure to check out the links in the description to find out more information.
Epiphan's AVIO grabbers provide the simplest way to capture video. You won't need to install any drivers or software to start capturing with these. Just plug them in, and there's your video. With our newest model, the AVIO SDI, you can capture video and audio from your SDI camera or mixer. Just plug your camera or mixer into the SDI port on one end, use the USB cable to connect the other end to your computer, and now you have pixel-perfect HD video for use in your favorite application. If you want to capture a video source with HDMI, VGA, or DVI connectors, our AVIO HD video grabber is what you'll need. Like the SDI model, there's no configuration involved. Just plug it in, and there's your video. And both of these video grabbers do automatic scaling of your video, so no matter the resolution you're shooting in, AVIO gets it perfect every time. You can expect the quality of audio and video captured from these grabbers to be nothing short of exceptional. We're getting incredible feedback from our customers about the high quality of footage being captured by our AVIO grabbers. And like all Epiphan products, the AVIO line is recognized for its outstanding performance and durability in the field. With all aluminum enclosures and reinforced connectors, our video grabbers are meant to withstand the abuse of daily use and travel.
Hey guys, Runner here with another tutorial video, and today I'll be showing you how to install and set up your LiveGamer Duo with your camera and gaming console. Let's get to it. The LiveGamer Duo is a PCIe Gen 2x4 internal capture card with dual HDMI input and can pass through 4K 60 HDR10 and up to 240 frames per second on a full HD signal. In the box, you get the LiveGamer Duo, high-speed HDMI cable, and a quick guide. Installing the card is pretty straightforward. Just insert the Duo into your motherboard's PCIe slot. A couple of things to check before connecting your gaming console and DSLR or mirrorless camera. Make sure your gaming console's HDCP protection is disabled by going into the system settings and making sure the HDCP protection is unchecked. Also, check your camera's HDMI settings to make sure you're getting clean HDMI out, meaning no on-screen information from the camera's HDMI output. First, connect the HDMI out from your gaming console to the HDMI in 1 on the Duo. Connect the HDMI out 1 from the Duo to your pass-through monitor for zero latency gameplay. And using the correct cable or adapter for your camera, connect your camera's HDMI out to the Duo's HDMI in 2. Once you're done installing and connecting your video sources to the Duo, head over to our website at AVerMedia.com. Click on the Support tab and download and run ASUS Central. ASUS Central is AVerMedia's hub to help you download all drivers, firmwares, or updates needed for all your AVerMedia devices. Once the drivers are successfully installed, you will see the Duo's RGB lighting turn on. Now let's head over to OBS. In OBS, you'll need to add each input as a separate video source, as the Duo is seen as two different Full HD capture cards. Add the LiveGamer Duo 2, which is your DSLR or mirrorless camera input. Now, add your LiveGamer Duo 1, which is the gaming console's input. Resize it to your liking, and done. You're ready to start creating.